Good evening everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some pickups for you. I've got a stack of pickups here, and also in the week Wednesday I turned 55. It was my birthday. Yep, I said 55, no need to adjust your sets. It is 55, not older, I promise you. Some people are just lucky, eh? So yes, let's crack on and I'll show you what I've got. I'll leave my birthday gifts till afterwards, and I'll show you first a few titles I picked up myself. Firstly, in a charity shop I found this Joe Wright film Hannah. I've seen this a long time ago and really enjoyed it, and they also turned it into a TV series, which I think there's more than one series of, but I've only seen the first series. It stars young Saoirse Ronan, Eric Bana and Kate Blanchett as the baddie in here. I like Kate Blanchett when she's the baddie, and she's an horrible bitch in this film. For 50p, couldn't turn that away. Upgrade my DVD copy now that when I come across it in my series of DVDs I can shift that one on. So yeah, really pleased to pick that one up for 50p. Next up from CEX, quite a few vouchers that I've been using up. My friend Sam Glendenning, he was talking about he'd just gone to see at his local cinema the latest film by, and I'm going to butcher his name here, Japanese director Hirokazu Koreeda. That sounded good. I've impressed myself there. It's probably totally wrong, but I've impressed myself. Now, I liked his film Shoplifters. I thought that was an incredible film, and Sam recommended Broker to me. So I think it was about £8. I sent off for it, picked it up from CEX. So Sam, when I've watched that one, I'll let you know what I think. But you've got a good track record, and I'm sure that is going to be equally as good. Next up, I picked up Pearl. If you've seen James's latest charity shop haul, where he just got so much great stuff for £2 a pop, I was quite a bit jealous actually. Awesome pickup he got. One of the best pickups I've ever seen. He also got Pearl in there, and I've seen the first film X, and I've heard brilliant things about this one. So I'm going to get stuck into that soon. I believe there's a third one coming out soon. Is it Maxine it's called? Look at these crappy cases they use these days. That's awful. Nothing to it at all. Next up from my local CEX, Death Becomes a film I haven't seen since I was a kid. Great cast. Old Brucey himself, Goldie Hawn. So yeah, can't wait to revisit that one. I thought it was out of print actually, but then I've seen it on Amazon for sale brand new for about £8, so I'll probably rip myself off a bit at a tenner, but I had vouchers, so hey-oh, there you go. Next up from CX, and this is another one I sent off for a network release, Perfect Friday with Stanley Holloway. Now the main reason I picked this up was back in the day, my dad, when this was being shot, he worked for a house removals company, a firm based in my town of Rugby called Sam Robbins. Now in one of the scenes, I think they're just doing the bank job, if I remember rightly the scene, they're coming out of the bank after the bank job, and you can see my dad go by in his wagon, and he's always used to tell us when we were kids that he was a film star, and that was why. So I had to give that a pick up. I said it a long time ago, so I'm really looking forward to revisiting that on Blu-ray to see my dad going by in his wagon. Now when it come, I thought CX had cocked up because it's in a DVD size case. So I compare that. You can see like it's quite a bit bigger, which quite surprised me because I've never seen a network release before in a DVD size case. So, loose disc. I was ready to kick off, and then when I opened it up and saw the Blu-ray, I thought, well, there you go. But the only problem is it's going to look weird on the shelf now, but things you have to live with in the life of collecting. And last, from things that I picked up other than birthday, my friend Mark, you might know his channel Bushman Blue. If you don't, go over and give him a sub, because he's got a great channel full of Liverpudlian wit. He is, great guy. He'd picked up this one, number 23, and didn't rate it very much, and asked me if I'd like it. And I've seen it a long time ago, and I quite enjoyed it, so I'll give it another go. I like a bit of Jim Carrey. This is a serious role of his, so yeah, I'll get stuck back into that. Thank you very much, Mark. Much appreciated, mate. Next up, one of my birthday things. My friend Larry, who always looks after me when it's not my birthday, as I'm sure you've seen, he sent me some fantastic stuff for my birthday. Now he knows my love of George Cole. You can't quite see it there, but I've got my George Cole and Minder display up here. And he sent me another film with George in, Laughter in Paradise, also with the great Alistair Sim, Faye Compton, George Middleton. So that's another great British film and another bit of thing I can add to me George Cole and Minder display. Yeah, really appreciate that, mate. That's fantastic. I'm on the lookout now for the Bells' The Centurions DVD box set. And I believe Minder, they used to do some annuals in the 70s for Christmas. So I'm going to have a look out for a couple of them to add to the display too. Also, Larry sent me, it looks like a German release, Western that I've never seen. Heard of it, obviously. One I'm looking forward to getting stuck into. El Dorado, John Wayne and the fantastic Robert Mitchum. Don't know much about the plot, but with them two guys in it, you can't go wrong, can you? I don't know who directed it, actually. I don't think it's a John Ford. I know he did do quite a few with John Wayne, but I don't think that one is. No, I can't see it on the back. They've put the printing so small that even with my glasses on, no idea. Brilliant, that one. Thanks so much, Larry. And also, Larry, they're all fantastic, but for me, the cream of the crop, giant 4K. Been getting together the 3 films with James Dean in now. I've got them all now. This one's got also Elizabeth Taylor, Rock Hudson, another Western, George Stevens film, about 3.5 hours long. So I'm going to have to wait till everybody's out and I'll sit down and I'll give that a good viewing. I reckon this is going to be brilliant in 4K. Them old movies, it really brings it out of them. That's 3 from Larry, mate. Brilliant, made my day. Superb, thanks very much. But while we're on the subject of Giant, I also had the Blu-ray now. Got that 4K to replace it. So if any subscriber wants this, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, tell me. I think personally the 50s is my favourite era of films. Brilliant westerns, brilliant sci-fi, brilliant film noirs. Just comment down below, tell me what your favourite 50s film is, and if I get more than one, I'll draw it out and I'll send that along to you. Yeah, feel free to tell me down below. And also I've got some birthday money, which is always very much appreciated from family and friends. I've still got some left to spend, but I've spent some of it, and I've got a couple of brilliant releases. Well, in my opinion, they're brilliant. You lot might think they're a load of crap, but we're all different. The first one being a film that I've been wanting to see for quite a while, because I've heard really fantastic stuff about it, and that's Anatomy of a Fall. I think it's sort of a murder mystery, which is, for me, one of my favourite genres, and it's got the actress in it whose name has gone off the top of my head. That lady there, who was also in the film Zone of Interest, and she was brilliant in that as like the Auschwitz commandant's wife. She such a chilling performance, like she was carrying on with life as if nobody was being murdered over the other side of a brick wall. So I can't wait to see what she's going to bring to the table in this film. I think I might watch that tonight. I think that's going to be my viewing for tonight, guys. And also, I got with my birthday money. Oh, doing a James and dropping everything. I got this box set. Lies and Deceit. 5 films by Claude Chabrol. Now, I've never seen a Claude Chabrol film. He's a French director that I've known about, that's been on my radar, but I've never discovered anything by. So now I've got this, I can rectify that. There's 5 films in this set. Copo Van, Inspector Lavadin, Madame Bovary, Betty, and Torment. Now this is a limited edition set. I've just got it. It was on sale in the Arrow sale that's going on at the moment. 20 quid. And for a nice box set like that, that's a snip. And even though, like I say, I've never seen any of the director's films, for that price, I'm willing to go in, take the plunge, and see what he's all about. Let me know, any of you guys, if you've seen any of these or any Claude Chabrol in general, what I'm letting myself in for, and maybe any recommendations out there, 5 films, what I should be watching first. Because like I say, I haven't got a Scooby, I'm going in blind, but sometimes I think that's the best way. So yeah, that's everything. Been a brilliant birthday. Went out, had a lovely meal with my lovely family and friends. Some great pickups. Nothing much else to report. I'll be back probably in a week with another video about weekly watches. So yeah, give me a like if you liked it. Give us a sub. All good. You be good, and farewell.